My name is Christopher Colbert, aka B-Hop. I'm 17. I box out of Wisconsin kids. Boxing fan, you know. I come to support every boxing show that come to Brooklyn.
Okay. I love
It was a team decision.
I'm going to Cuba, so he's telling me where to go.
Everybody involved.
How did you go?
You need to go. I don't like you black people.
We just thought it would be the right thing to do. He wants.
How y'all doing? I want to thank everybody for being here. A toda la gente le quiero decir gracias por venir. You know, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Yo creo que el mundo entero en Santo Domingo, en la República Dominicana, ha esperado por este momento. Even though I want to thank everybody, I also want to thank one of my fighter, my opponent. I want to thank Kid Chocolate, you know, because I think this is the way to promote a real good fight. If you can fight, just fight, you know. But he has, you know, he has this character like me, you know. We don't need to trash talk. We don't need to do anything. It's just, you know, a sport that we do. You know, so I want to congratulate him. I want to congratulate him on his title, and I want to thank him for being a gentleman. You know, le quiero decir gracias también a Peter Quillin, porque él no debería de ser una persona como él es, como una persona bien amorosa como él así. Y es bueno para promotar peleas así. A lot of times, you know, people don't understand that we're not animals. You know, we're fighters, and we fight like animals, but we're not. So, you know, it's real good when you see one aspect of the main event, and then you see another aspect of the co-main event and how it should be. You know. Also, I just want to say that I know that he's from the East Coast, I'm from the East Coast, and it's all love. You know. Everybody from Salisbury, everybody from DC, everybody from here, from Brooklyn, you know, we're supporting each other, and that's what it's all about. In this card, there's a lot of different races. There's Puerto Ricans, there's Dominicans, Cubanos, there's everything. And everybody's pulling, and everybody are saying one thing, it's like, oh, well, I'm going for this race or whatever and all that other stuff. But I want to let people know that there's only one thing that matters, and the only race that really matters is the human race. You know, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, red, or blue. It doesn't matter. You know who I represent. I represent whoever wants me, whoever had struggles, whoever wants to be a positive role model. That's what I represent. So fighting Kid Chocolate is perfect, you know. Because when a boxer fights and he trains, they go through a lot of different things, you know. So the fighters, they shouldn't fight. They fight in the ring, you know what I mean. But the thing is, it's like the bond should be tighter because they understand each other. They know how hard it is, you know. Y le quiero decir a toda la gente también que lo único importante. Yo soy dominicano, sí, él es cubano, hay puertorriqueños, hay todo lo latino y todo lo americano. Lo único que importa es una sola raza, y la raza que importa es la raza humana. ¿Me entiendes? No importa el color, de a dónde tú eres, ni nada, solamente es la raza humana. And last, I just want to tell everybody, you know, that, like I said, you know, at the end of the day, we all got to go to our family. So I want to wish everybody good health, you know. As soon as this fight is over, hopefully we could all just hang out and chill and talk about the fight. Good luck, Peter, and good luck everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you very much. He became the WBO Middleweight World Champion after defeating former World WBA Champion Hassam Andam in a memorable 6 knockdown performance. So tremendous fight. I was actually here watching this fight, and it was a really good performance. by both guys. It was a very difficult fight for both guys, and we obviously know who prevailed in that one. He has a record of 28-0 with 20 knockouts out of Manhattan, New York. Peter Kid Crockett Quillin.
Shout out to these two belts I worked so hard for. Now I want to give them to my little brother Sid. I don't want that to take away from what I'm trying to tell y'all. Also shout out my iPad. I want to tell y'all first and foremost, I'm dedicating this fight for strong Boston, Boston strong. Somebody said, how can you do that when boxing is so violent? I said, well, let me tell you this. We got one trained athlete. We got another trained athlete. We sign up to participate in this. The people that went to go run that marathon probably didn't want to participate in what happened. So I just want to give them strength through this fight. I want to thank my whole team. But I want to thank the most special person that's been working in my life. And I have to thank God because He's been working and making superb changes in me, and I'm just thankful for that. All these fighters behind me, it was like my brothers in boxing, and I know it's probably like hard for them to see two brothers box, but you know, that's part of the game. I even beat up my little brother before, so you know. I want to thank Al Heyman for giving me the best advice for my fights. I want to thank Showtime for allowing this fight to be made, Steven Espinoza. I want to thank the Barclays Center, Brett Yormark, for the support in this tremendous card right here in the Grand Smock of Brooklyn right here. I want to thank Golden Boy Promotion, Oscar De La Hoya. I want to thank my management, John Seep and Jimmy McDevitt. Now let's get my team, Wildcard West, who let me just grace their ring and, you know, prepare very hard for this fight. I want to thank the WBO for, you know, allowing a great champion to be having that belt in my hands. I want to thank B-Hop, who's just been showing me all the, you know, the wisdom that a young fighter needs, and I'm just blessed with the wisdom he gives me. I want to thank my trainers, Eric Brown, Brad Bowes, my strength coach. I want to thank Robert Garcia. I want to also thank my legendary cutman, Joe Chavez. I want to thank my camp manager and one of my best friends, Johnny Hookem Burress, who just makes sure that it's all the boundaries set for me to focus on my fight. I want to thank my two assistants, Lisa and Tiffany. I also want to thank my web developer, Pablo Hernandez. It's the reason why y'all see me everywhere on the internet. I want to thank my fiance, Allison. I know y'all probably shocked that I'm getting married, but you know, I think this is going to take me to the next level of where I want to be at. I want to thank my PR, Bob Trigger, who's also from Boston, and the reason why I dedicated this fight. I want to thank all my friends, my family, and my fans who shows positive support to me. All the media and all the stories that's to build up for this fight. I want to give you guys, have you guys give yourself a round of applause. But wait, before you give yourself a round of applause, if you write negative about boxing, don't clap. But if you do, let's hear you clap. Also, my sponsors, headliner, just all the people that sponsor me for this fight. I want to thank also Fernando Guerrero and his whole team. You know, it's kind of sad to see that Virgil Hunter not here. But, you know, to see Barry in his corner, I know he's going to get the best advice he can to make this a tremendous fight. So I'm very blessed to even talk and know that, you know, Barry's in somebody's corner to make them, help them win the fight. To this fight, it's got many good qualities to be a good fight. Yeah, Dominican versus Cuba, but we do it for the whole Latin community to come together, just to let y'all know that. We both are inspired by two baseball players. He's inspired by Sammy Sosa. I'm inspired by Jackie Robinson. Y'all seen the movie Two Player. Long hair versus short hair. Two guys that, you know, a guy who's hungry for a world title and a guy who's hungry to want to keep his world title. My preparation has been the best thus far. I think my mind, my body, and my relationship with God has been built through this camp, and I think this is by far my best camp I ever had. I'm not going to take anything from Fernando Guerrero. I know he worked very hard to be in this place, and he's fighting for world titles. So, you know, I just let you know, he come with the confidence. My confidence is there. We're going to make this a tremendous fight. And it's not just about being strong, because y'all can call me a strong fighter. You know, I'm always the one that did discredit anyway. You know, I'm the least, I guess the champion with all the wisdom that I have that they give credit to. But I'm going to tell you one thing, that I definitely do find a way to win, and I do fight smart. So, with my last words I would like to say to y'all is just make sure y'all bring up the sport, because sport of boxing don't got a bunch of idiots and a bunch of heathens running around here acting like we trying to box each other and give each other busted lips. But for the most part, you got guys that you didn't see with class that work very hard for where they at. I work very hard where I'm at, and I just want y'all to let y'all know I thought a lot of people and thanked a lot of people, and I don't want y'all to think like, oh, Pete got a lot of people in his pocket. I just got a lot of people supporting me, and I'm just very blessed to inspire and be a good example for my little brother, and just being a good example for a little kid that may say, Pete, you are my hero, you are my inspiration. And not just to be a boxer, but to be a lawyer. That's powerful. So I just want to thank you all, and I'm just glad that I got this platform, this opportunity. I just want to make sure I set the best example for you guys. Thank you, and God bless you.